still looking a bit thirsty. Here, have a drink. There you go, I'll open for you. There you go. So you having fun at QCon? She seems like she's howling mad. She seems like she's crazy. Is she out of control or is she in control? Or has hypnosis taken control of her? That's the question I'm going to be answering in this tutorial section after you see some fun street hypnosis this week. And it's going to be answering a couple of questions from some of my commenters on other previous videos, and I'll give credit to those commenters inside, so keep watching. Hi there, my name is Turan. I'm a hypnotist and clinical hypnotherapist, and every week I like to show you some fun street hypnosis and then talk in a more tutorial fashion about some aspect of that clip. And this week you're going to see a girl you've seen before. I'll put a link in the info cards above, and I'll leave it in the end screen so you can watch it after this video. The initial video with this girl where I hypnotized her and then did some fun skits with her. So you're going to see 3 more fun skits with this girl today. And I'm going to be touching on the subject of some comments that I received on previous videos. The first comment is from Divinus Maximus 1315, I think I got that name right, and they asked about how controlling hypnosis is, and they also commented on the fact that hypnosis shouldn't be used for entertainment. So I want to address those topics in the tutorial section later on. There was quite a long, lengthy discussion, so I won't show you the full discussion, but that's a flavour of what they were saying in the comments. And the other commenter was Juju7103, and they were asking about being able to do some skits but not other skits, and I wonder, is that to do with the lack of ability to control people or not? Stay tuned for the tutorial section after you watch the fun stuff. So before we watch the fun street hypnosis, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget, click the subscribe button and that bell notification button next to the subscribe button so you get notified every time a new video comes out from myself and you can learn more about hypnosis. And as I'm saying here, I'm answering some comments that people have left in previous videos. So if you have a question about hypnosis, or there's something about this video you'd like me to expand on, then leave a comment in the comment section below. I love reading your comments and answering your comments, and as you see here, sometimes I'll make videos about comments that have been left in the past. So without further ado, let's get down to the fun stuff and check out this street hypnosis clip. In a minute, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you'll totally remember where your mouth is. You won't feel thirstier than you were before this started. But when you awake, you're going to realise that your nose is made of rubber. You're going to realise that your nose is made of rubber, and it's getting longer and longer. And when I pull it, you'll feel that elastic pull. And if I let go, you'll feel that elastic snap back onto your face. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Where's your mouth? Of course it is. But isn't that cool? But when you see this, look. Watch what happens.
Why would you do that?
Oh my god. Because your nose is made of rubber, look.
No, don't do that. No, stop it. Don't do that. I don't like that. No.
There you go. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Sleep. Way down. Deeper, 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 relaxed. In a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, your nose is no longer be rubber. But when you awake, you're going to see a little monkey doll, and you're going to want to do exactly what the monkey doll does. And you're going to feel exactly what the monkey feels. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Like my little monkey. Look what happens. Isn't that cool? Tickle-tickle-tickle. Tickle-tickle-tickle-tickle. 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 Pinch. Pinch. Tickle-tickle-tickle.
Oh, that makes me weird. No.
I realise now you can't stop laughing. And you start to laugh like a donkey. And you start to laugh like a posh woman. Watch the monkey sleep. Way down, deeper, relaxed. In a minute, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and on the count of 5, all hypnotic suggestions. In fact, one more. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3. Once again, you'll feel slightly thirsty, and you want to take a drink. And every time you take a drink, you're going to howl like a hyena at the top of your voice. You're going to howl like a hyena at the top of your voice. But as soon as you've taken that drink, as soon as you've howled, you'll not remember howling. But if you see your friends laughing, you'll not understand why they're laughing. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. You're still looking a bit thirsty here. Have a drink. There you go. I'll open for you. There you go. So you having fun at QCon? Why are they laughing? Take a drink. You look thirsty. So anyway, having a good time. Why are they laughing? Do you know what? Have a drink. And then. So anyway, do they always laugh this much? No? Have a drink while we're waiting. So QCon's good fun, isn't it? So you're having fun with hypnosis? Good stuff, it's a good time. So I'll just put that cap in that bottle for a minute. Set that down for a wee second. And sleep now, way down, deeper, relaxed. In a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and on the count of 5 you'll no longer howl in any way when you take a sip of water in the future. Unless you want to, but not because of the suggestion. But in a moment when you wake up, you'll feel full of life, full of energy, like I've had a 12-hour sleep, like I've had a 6-hour massage, and really find new confidence you never felt possible. And your unconscious might go inside and just find something you might want to improve about your life, improve your ability to study, improve your ability about something that you want to really improve yourself about. But on the count of 5, all the hypnotic suggestions will just disappear. 1, feeling that feeling of hypnosis disappear from the tips of your toes. 2, washing up through your legs, to your stomach, to your pelvis. 3, take a deep breath in. Feel that energy washing into you. 4, into your head like a fresh mountain breeze. And 5, stretching wide awake. Big round of applause, guys. Wow, did you enjoy that?
I have to say, I was a skeptic.
You were a skeptic, weren't you?
Yeah, but oh my god, that is insane.
And you remember everything?
I can't remember.
Here, just to test, have a drink, have another drink of water. And you can keep that water, cheers. There you go. You can keep the water.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You were brilliant.
So good, thank you.
Happy days.
Thank you so much.
Alright, cheers.
Hi there and welcome back. Did you enjoy that video? I'm going to try and make this quick because I don't know if you can see from the trees in the background, but it's windy here. It's supposed to be summertime now. The clocks have changed here in the UK and Easter is over, but it's still pretty chilly. So let's get down to business. In this video you saw 3 fun skits. The first one was where I made her think her nose was made of rubber, and she responded beautifully to that one. And then I got out my little monkey doll, and everything the monkey was doing, she was doing. She responded beautifully. It looked like I was taking control of her body through the doll. Maybe something like voodoo, but it's not voodoo. She was basically mirroring whatever she saw. Finally I did the skit where every time she drank some water she howled like a hyena. So I want to talk about control and self-awareness. The bottom line is, most people, if they don't want to be hypnotized, it's because they have this fear that I'm going to control their mind, that I'm going to take over every thought and every action and make them do things against their will. But frankly, that's just for Hollywood. Ultimately, she's not going to do anything she doesn't want to do, anything against her morals, her beliefs, against her will. She is always in control, even though I do admit it doesn't look that way. She's always in control. The proof of that, for instance, is in the very first video. Like I said, it's in the info cards. If you look through those, you'll see that first video. So watch this first and get this explanation first. But if you watch that video, you'll see that the first time I tried to induce her into hypnosis, it didn't work because she wasn't ready. She was in control. It's only after she watched her friend, and that's this girl here, the girl in red, watched her induction, watched her experience, watched her come out of hypnosis and say, wow, that was fantastic. Only then did she say, can I have another go? And this time when I hypnotized her, as you'll see, like I say in the first video, it went perfectly and she did several wonderful skits. So she's always in control of what she does, and you'll see other videos on this channel. I'm not afraid to show situations where the skit just didn't go as planned. For instance, in this video here, where this lady just didn't have the imagination to think of a favorite movie star or TV star, then she didn't perform the skit. She was in control of what she did and what she didn't do. The key is I'm simply giving a hypnotic suggestion, a suggestion towards the unconscious mind that's more open than having any restrictions to accepting or rejecting that suggestion. It's up to her as to whether she performs that suggestion or does not. In a straight hypnosis setting where things have to be fast, exciting and paced to give some level of entertainment, there's not a lot of time for detailed explanations and discussions about hypnosis. So from that point of view, it looks like bang, 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 very fast, very controlling. But the truth is the conscious mind is always there with the unconscious mind. It's not like I unscrew the conscious mind and put it somewhere else, talking only to the unconscious mind. So that filter is still there and able to reject things that they don't want to do. So when you see the girl do these things and experience these things, she's happy to engage and experience at that level. At the end of the day, hypnosis is a natural process within us all. The hypnotist is just someone that helps guide people into that state at a preset time to help focus on what they want, whether it's to gain some entertainment and fun experience, or whether it's to get rid of a fear of flying or an anxiety or remove the thoughts and feelings of depression. Hypnosis is a very powerful thing. So I hope that answers part of Divinus Maximus's 1315, it's a long name to say. I hope that answers the first part of his thoughts about controlling things. He makes reference to a book in which a hypnotist or a man using the power of hypnosis controls a whole village. But again, this is a book, this is a work of fiction. It's not something that happened in real life, and in reality it wouldn't happen in real life. And I don't mean that with any disrespect to the person that wrote that. I'm just pointing out for clarity, when you watch a movie or you read a book where hypnosis is done for some controlling evil purpose, keep in mind that it is a movie. Just like Marley and Me is a movie, the dog doesn't really die, it's just got a very well-trained Hollywood animal trainer getting the dog to lie down and play dead, but no animals are hurt in these movies. And it's the same, no hypnosis is really controlling in these movies. It's a good piece of entertainment and an excuse to use that word because everybody believes in this concept of hypnosis as being controlling, even though it's not. So hopefully that also answers the other comment about being able to do some skits and not doing other skits. It's all about the confidence of the individual to accept the suggestions. They might be accepting the suggestion that their feet are stuck, but when you give that suggestion, maybe you're not giving it with clarity, maybe you're not giving it with confidence, but the bottom line is it's how they're receiving it. If they receive it in a way that they think, I don't want to experience amnesia, it's within them. It's not that you're a bad hypnotist. You may want to craft a bit more confidence in your suggestions, more clarity in your suggestions, maybe giving it in 2 or 3 different ways to help them understand it, but ultimately it's up to the person accepting or rejecting the suggestion. It's just a suggestion. Now another comment I want to come back to from Divinus Maximus 1315, where again he said, you know, I'm using hypnosis in an entertainment setting, and that's a trivialization. It's a unnecessary use of hypnosis. Once again, I want to point out that it's the same hypnosis. Hypnosis is the same whether you're using it for therapy or we're using it for straight or stage hypnosis. The hypnosis part of that component of those operations are the same. What's different is obviously the suggestions. I'm not going to tell someone they're forgetting their name. I might tell them they're forgetting to smoke, but the suggestions are the only difference between therapeutic hypnosis and entertainment hypnosis. And if it wasn't for entertainment hypnosis, we wouldn't have the same level of therapy work that we have today. Hypnosis has been around for thousands of years, but in the last 100 years, it was only when fun entertainment hypnosis came into the likes of vaudeville entertainment shows that people were reminded of the utilization of hypnosis and said, why don't we use that for therapy? It's one of the key things that brought hypnosis back into the therapy world. So the entertainment hypnosis has a lot of credit in the powerful and very therapeutic work that I and many other hypnotists do today. Also, I'm a big advocate of telling therapists to go out and practice street hypnosis. Typically speaking, when people are learning how to do therapeutic hypnosis, they're given this checklist of things to do, and the typical thing is go find someone with fear of spiders. Now, it might take 2 weeks, 3 weeks to find a subject that's happy enough for you to work with them on their fear of spiders. Whereas when you go out in street hypnosis, you're probably seeing 5, 6, maybe 10 people in an afternoon that you can hypnotize back to back to back, getting lots of experience in that hypnosis element and understanding sometimes suggestions won't be accepted, and that's okay. It's a learning experience, it's not a failure. It's understanding how the various elements of hypnosis work in a very focused period of time, as opposed to seeing one client every 3 weeks. So street hypnosis is a great way to really practice and understand what this wonderful art of hypnosis is all about, how it works and how best to use it. We don't want to have situations where we get a client in and it doesn't quite work and we have to go away and think and analyze why it didn't work. When you're going out in street hypnosis and a fun skit doesn't work perfectly, you have time to try it again and try it again, back to back to back. So I really encourage everyone, especially if you're a hypnotherapist just watching this, to go out and have some fun and experiment and use hypnosis to gain a best knowledge so you can help people in a therapeutic way. Again, coming back to the idea of, is hypnosis controlling? Think about it. When people come to me for, say, fear of flying or fear of spiders, they're not in control of their own mind, their own body. People will say, oh, it's only a spider, but to them it's real because their mind has created this great fear of the spider or the airplane, and they have physical manifestations of it. Some people breaking out in a sweat, some people getting nerves in their belly, and this is because they're not in control of those feelings that they have, the thoughts in their mind that can cause these actual physical responses in their body. So rather than the idea that hypnosis is taking control from you, hypnosis is actually allowing you to tap into your unconscious mind and give you back that control that you've missed. So thanks for listening, and I hope you find that video useful. I hope now you have a new view on, is hypnosis controlling, or is hypnosis just good solid fun and a useful powerful tool for therapy? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget, click the subscribe button and that bell notification button next to the subscribe button so you get notified when there's a new video comes out. And don't forget to leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts on hypnosis as a point of control, or is it just giving control back to people? Let me know in the comments in the comment section below. In the meantime, I'll leave you with this video. This is the first part of this girl's video. You can check that out next, and I'll see you soon.